Wow. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I have spent the last 20 minutes just not understanding technology at all when it comes to streaming. So if you've seen a few streams from me with the wrong titles, just me yelling, uh, apologies, because my streaming service thing here, my streaming software is all screwed up. And I don't only stream this, I sometimes stream video games, which you might have saw earlier. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to talk about the demolishing of Old Trafford real quick. Not going to be a very long stream, going to be short and right to the point. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Trying to get to 900. But yeah, anyway, articles come out, I think late last night, early this morning, about Jim Ratcliffe's kind of change of plan when it comes to Old Trafford. So the original plan, it seemed like that they're going to build a stadium near Old Trafford. If you're not didn't know, Ineos, Manchester United own a piece of land near Old Trafford where they want to build a big 100,000 seater stadium, and then they were going to keep the old Old Trafford, I guess you could say, and maybe about demolish about half of it, keep around 30 to 35,000 seats, and have the youth academies and women's team use that stadium. Now, plans look like they have changed. They now are expecting that to be a bit too pricey because on top of, cutting down about half of Old Trafford as it is right now, it needs a lot of repairs. I mean, a lot of repairs. I'm sure you know if you've been to that stadium. It is an old ass stadium. So what they want to do now is completely demolish Old Trafford and build, I think, a 25,000 seater stadium for the youth academies and women's teams. Now, when I heard this, I was actually quite shocked because I think a lot of fans would be against it. I think a lot of fans want to keep Old Trafford there in some fashion. I do get the point of it being too expensive to renovate and kind of half demolish. I'm definitely 100% on wanting a new stadium. I would love a new stadium. I've only been to Old Trafford my first time a few weeks ago against the match against Fulham, and I'm gonna tell you right now, that place is old as hell. Old as hell. I've been to around 250 different stadiums and arenas in my life, and I would say that was probably top 5 oldest I've ever been in. I love it though. Don't get me wrong. I love it. That stadium has a complete aura and you feel the history when you walk in there, which is why, in my opinion, I would like to see it remain. I'd like to see it trimmed down to about 25 to being 25 and 35,000 seats, and used for the youth and women's team. I know a lot of people are on that boat. I'd even maybe say if it's too much, if you can't demolish a lot of it, maybe get half of it, maybe use the other parts for some sort of footballing museum. We have so many things we can stick into that museum, and people would pay money to come see that. That would be more money we could get in through the door. I don't know how many people here or watch these go to Old Trafford or from the area. I live right down the street, so I frequent there quite a bit. No, doesn't matter the day, and it really doesn't matter the time. There is people there. There are always people lining up, going into the shops, taking pictures outside. It's like a football Disneyland, it seems to other people. There's always lines for something there. And if you try and buying tickets for Premier League games is tough. I would say maybe almost impossible through unless you go through third party. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying about this new stadium? Like I said, in my opinion, guys, I would love to see Old Trafford stay there in some form of capacity. But here's also what I said. I recorded a video earlier, but I've had bad tech issues today, so here we go. Maybe it is a good thing to get rid of Old Trafford now. I know people are going to say, oh, the history, what we've won there and all that. Look, there's been so many renovations and so many pitch changes. The history is in the building, but it's not the building anymore. Let's just say that. And in my opinion, this might be a bit of a stretch, but I think people will see where I'm coming from on this one. The last 24, 25 years have been, I mean, we've had good points, but behind the scenes has been shit. And is why we are in the need of a new stadium. I'm hoping by the time this new stadium gets approved or is built, the Glazers are out of here. And what better way, in my opinion, than to fully get rid of them, than to get rid of the stadium they single-handedly destroyed. I know that's a stretch, but it's a good chunk of history. We're not talking about 5 or 10 years of ownership here. We're talking we're going on 30. We're getting to that 30 now. It's about 25 years, guys. 20 years. Okay, my bad, guys. It's about 20 years. I keep forgetting it's 2024. 20 years of bad history. This is 2 decades, guys. This is a long time. Maybe to get rid of them, we get rid of that stadium. It just symbolizes everything they have done wrong, the way they've left this decaying stadium to rot. And these 2 new stadiums that Ineos are looking to do is just the new future. That's just what I'm thinking. A new successful future, out with the decaying old and in with the shiny new future, I guess you could say. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, you guys get what I'm saying, right? Anyway, comment below, guys. I want to know what you're thinking about a new stadium, because I know it's a very touchy subject. Like I said, I want a new big stadium and keep Old Trafford. But I can make an argument for getting rid of Old Trafford as well and building a new fresh stadium for the academy and women's team. So let me know what you think down below, and I guess I'll catch you guys all on the next